What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to EU4, the 1936 AI only battle. Some crazy things are going on. It's actually 1952, so obviously 1936 starting AI only battle. We're going through a good speed. We went through 6 years in the last video. We saw some big stuff, particularly in Eastern Europe. Hungary grew quite a bit, which would be interesting to see how that plays out. And we also saw that Poland, there may not be a Germany or a Soviet Union next to them, but they're pretty strong compared to all these other guys south of them. Germany is still beating Denmark up. There's still 2 wars in South America. We've got Mexico eating up Venezuela, and I notice Mexico is guaranteed by the US, so they're safe at the moment as they continue to grow pretty huge. There's some rebels there. And Peru is at war with Colombia, although they haven't actually got anything done just yet. Spanish La Plata is trying to get its revolt. I have no idea what would form if it got its independence, by the way. That is something I haven't really thought about. Holland is still losing to Australia out that way, and obviously there's still the 2 big wars between everybody for Japan. I don't know what sort of peace deals we'll see. I presume the Soviet Union will help, the Manchukuo will release themselves, and maybe Korea might get released. I know the Chinese war is separate. That is to take a province. I think it might be in Taiwan. Let's have a look. Yeah, is it this one? It might be this province here. Yeah, it's this province is what China's after. So they've got Taiwan. So we'll see any peace deals develop out of that. So we've got 6 wars. Okay, I'll bear that in mind, so that I know whether anything's happened or not. Australia could take quite a bit of Dutch Indonesia if they do well. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, Britain have got... Why did Britain just have a random 73 stack in British Indonesia? Like, they just have big stacks all over the place, Britain. I mean, they only have a 50 stack in British India, but whatever. I mean, we saw them take over most of Arabia last video, so we'll see how that plays out. No, it's still nothing. What's the war scores? 34 war score China, 48 Germany, 44 Manchukuo, Mexico 40. Okay, probably a little bit away from seeing any peace deals just yet. Romania look really weird now. They look really tall now because Hungary ate into the side of them. Also, Greece not killed? They must have come back. No, they always had this. Yeah, because Turkey invaded them, never did anything. Turkey are pretty weak now. I mean, they got a 37 stack. That's more than Greece, but still, Turkish separatists causing the Soviet Union problems and the French as well. And actually, the Soviets being very kind and dealing with the French separatists. Although these guys are allies, at least at the moment. So, and also France has got a lot of allies. Austrian separatists in Hungary. Hungary may end up having to release Austria here because that's actually more than the Hungarian army, which is weird because once Austria gets all that land back, it won't be that big. Okay, there's a new war. Actually, there's 2 new wars because wait, no, is there? I'm not. Yeah, there's 2 new wars. They're both at the top, but there was a. Okay, Mexico ate up a bit of Venezuela, not too much, just 2 provinces. But it's a start, and Mexico starting to become pretty powerful. See, they're nothing on the United States, but are they in the Great Powers list yet? No, I doubt it. But they'll probably overtake Netherlands, although Brazil are probably there waiting as well. 2 new wars, Belgium and Belgian Congo v South Africa. I mean, Portugal did that and actually split them up. I didn't notice this last video, but Portugal's already taken quite a big chunk. Belgium will probably do the same, because I think Belgium got a better tech level. Yep. Few levels better tech, so they should be able to do that. And then over here, Britain v Mali, Morocco and Liberia. Okay, best way to do that is to just click on them. There we go. So it's these nations. Morocco, well, we knew where these 3 were, but more importantly, this is what they're up against. Lots of British territory in Africa. I'm sure Britain will be sending, and India. I'm sure Britain will be doing okay. Mali's quite an interesting one because they only just got their independence from France. We'll see how that plays out. Are you low tech? Mali have actually got pretty good tech because they got released. Same for Nigeria. Like, they're a lot better than South Africa are, which is something that we'll see quite interesting as more and more nations maybe get released in Africa, if they do get released. But still, okay. So there's 7 wars now. I'll keep this in mind. 7. I don't think there'll be any peace deals soon, unless Germany just decides that they just want to annex Denmark instead. So they are trying to get to Norway, I imagine, because they could be doing more. But they're not. Those separatists, they're still here. Hungary are just not fighting them. That's actually probably a good idea, since they're still sieging. And Spain and Spanish La Plata v Bolivia. That's a new one. And also the Netherlands didn't finish with Australia, but something might have finished. Yeah, the other war in South America finished. Okay. So Peru, oh my goodness. Okay, Peru ate up a lot of Colombia. Colombia very, very small now. Peru have got the weirdest looking name just down here in the bottom. But more importantly, Spain and Spanish La Plata fighting Bolivia. So we're going to see, we're going to end up with just a few great powers. South America, a lot more interesting than usual, if you play Hearts of Iron 4 at least. Germany trying to change the government form. Oh my goodness, both wars with China just... Oh no, one war with Japan just ended. Just like that. Okay. That happened. Wait, which war ended with Japan? It's the Soviet Union. Oh no, Manchukuo, are you independent now? You are, and you're allied to France and the Soviet Union. There you go, new big nation. No Korea, although bits of Korea got given to Manchukuo. China's still at war with Japan though, and that's I think that happened to Japan. They didn't have any friends anyway, so I don't think anything else happened. Okay, so 6 wars, keep that in mind. We'll get there in the end. China, still in that war. I'm not sure how Britain are going to do in their war. Germany's still going. Spanish La Plata. Australia making more progress? Yep, they're over here now. So they're island hopping. The Dutch haven't got anything out. Oh no, they do have a 42 stack over there. But they're not doing anything with it. Maybe the... Oh, it looks like the Australian Navy... Oh no, but there's a big Dutch Navy over here. Where are you going? No, the Dutch boats arrive. Maybe the tides will turn all of a sudden then. Spain haven't really started yet. I was going to say if they haven't done anything. But at the moment, Germany's the one winning by the most. And again, they're not sending any troops any further. So I'm not sure what they're doing really. Not sure. Maybe they're waiting for Norway to do something stupid. But Germany, so they only have 20 transports. That's not enough to beat Norway's 21 stack. And Norway probably, actually with the Danish Navy, they may have more ships all combined. You don't know. Or we don't know. See how that plays out. Oh my goodness. Okay, France v Ethiopia. That's pretty big because France is all over Africa, and there is a bit of French Ethiopia. They must have got this. This is a real mess down here between France, Britain, and Italy. But it will probably be the French that finish off Ethiopia. Mali is still fine. Britain is at Britain's occupied Liberia. Wonder if they'll separate peace them. That'd be interesting. Let's just let it flow for a bit and see what happens. Normally something crazy might happen. How is Spain doing? Nope, still... Oh no, -4 war score. Okay, they've not started well, but Belgium doing okay, apparently. Yep, they've got most of South Africa on lockdown, so that's good for them. I mean, if Belgian Congo gets this as well, I'm going to be scared if this nation ever gets released. Also, their elections are like almost every 8 years. That's quite a while. Same with Portuguese Angola. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. This is... So what we got? We've got some Uzbek separatists, Tajik separatists, Soviet revolutionaries. They're the big ones as well. 40 stacks there. Also some more 40 stacks towards... Is Moscow sieged? No, but they are trying. That would not be good for the Soviet. There's also a 66. Okay, this could be bad. This could be the end of the Soviet Union as we know it. And they've played a big part so far. There's most of the big events in the world. The Japan War, the British War. They've been involved in. Oh my goodness, is China? Oh no, the USA has made a landing. They didn't use nukes in 1953. They landed instead. But technically nukes are kind of a thing in this now. I don't know how recently it was, but they have been added to this mod. But it just it gives you your units benefits. You don't actually get to use a nuke. China doing pretty well. Britain, all these African wars are still going on. Yep, Liberia did get separate peace. You didn't eat them up. What happened to you? Nothing. You're just no longer friends with whoever. Nothing actually happened. They just got separate peace completely. Okay. Germany's still in their war. Okay. Well, oh, Spain has started to do really well all of a sudden. Have they? Yep, they've probably just 48 stack here. Probably sieged out the capital. Is this the capital? No. Oh, this is okay. That makes sense. Yep, Spain are probably gonna eat up a lot of Bolivia and get very big all of a sudden. Just great, guys. Good job. Germany's still not done anything. Let's see. I want to see if any nations just sort of form out of the Soviet Union that have to get released. I mean, they've got enough troops, and I mean, the French are helping them too, so it should be okay. But we're interested to see how it goes for them. Anything else going on? Is this war over? Or have you just lost? Has everything been undone? Well, there's a few peace deals. Belgium have finished. I don't think anything happened, but there we go. Nothing happened. Britain finished there. No, they didn't. My bad. France. Okay, what was the other wars? See, this is difficult. China v Japan. Okay, the Spanish War. That was the other one. That was the main one. Did you take anything? Maybe one province. Good job. You took maybe one province, but okay. Keep an eye on things. Still 5 wars. Pretty sure there was one more, but I have no idea. So we'll never really know if there was or not. Oh, there's already some separatists in Manchukuo. That's not good. Who are they? Chahari separatists. Manchukuo's got it on lockdown though. They got 50 stack. There we go. They're staying alive at least for now. I wonder if China took Southern Korea, that would make things interesting. Very interesting if President Sikan Jinlin decided to do that. Oh, there has been another peace deal, and it is another war. It is the not French, the British War. Mali, are you now a British colony? No, nothing happened. I think these were just white peace. It was Mali and who's the other nation? Mali, oh, Morocco. Yeah, I don't think anything happened, but it doesn't look like any. Oh, there's already another war. Argentina v Paraguay imperialist war. No surprises there. Those two. Was expecting that, though. Argentina didn't really have their troops ready to declare that war, but either way, they're obviously scared of Spain, as you should be, because when Spain send their big proper stacks over, they can do some damage, as we saw to Bolivia. Brazil have stayed very quiet, which is kind of weird, because everyone around them is growing strong, and at the moment they have a president who is a 666. You would have thought now would be the time to do stuff, because Peru are getting stronger, Venezuela are getting stronger, but they'll probably be killed off by Mexico. Argentina are starting to strengthen as much as possible. Once Bolivia is gone, that's basically it, and obviously Britain and France are still here. Okay, so there's a big peace deals, two big peace deals. Let's have a look in Europe first. Okay, Germany took most of Denmark. Nothing else happened, unless Iceland got given to Germany. Nope, you're a personal union, Iceland, under Denmark, but you're actually stronger than Denmark, I think. Germany took a lot either way. Now over to the east. China did take Taiwan. I think that was all they took. You know, this land. Oh, maybe the land. I think this has always been the Soviet Union's. If it hasn't, then it's now is. But that was the last war anyway. Oh, there's already Manchukuo revolution, but they did keep Korea. But Manchukuo could probably try and take that in the future. And now there were just 3 wars. France versus Ethiopia, Dutch, Australian, and Argentinian. Paraguayan war. Pretty sure I didn't miss anything, and if I did, I'm sure it wasn't huge, or I wouldn't have missed it really. They're still dealing with these rebels, the Soviet Union, which is impressive, because they're still a 60 stack, but they've now got all their troops back. I wonder if they're going to do anything in Europe. Since they've invaded Turkey early on, they've stayed away mainly from Europe. Those Gazimukan separatists, you're going to go after them, you're just going to walk right by them. I don't know, but all their forces for the first time in a while seem to be over here in the west, or heading west, so we'll see if they invade anybody. Oh my goodness, okay. Germany, oh my goodness. Okay, well, Britain's at war with Ethiopia. You know, that's a nice and simple war. Germany attacked Austria, and France brought in half the world. Or Austria brought in Hungary, who actually own most of Austria, and France. So this is pretty big. So it's Austria, Hungary, Luxembourg, France, and all of the French colonies. So once again, World War II equivalent between Germany and France has begun. Don't know who's got the numbers there, but it's better not to look. You know, that spoils it a little bit. But let's quickly go have a look at, before we get deep into this war, let's quickly go watch the end of this war. Argentina used siege. Is this the capital? I hope so. You should now have 94 war score. Where is your capital? Oh, it is this one. Okay. Why aren't you going for this one, Argentina? Either way, there's Paraguay's army gone. Still 5 wars. Okay. 5. 2 wars against Ethiopia. Poor guys. No one's finished yet. Britain is making some progress. France aren't actually over here. Ethiopia, though, are in British Sudan. So we'll see how that plays out. 99 war score. Okay, let's go watch this then. Even though they don't have... Oh, they do now. Never mind. It is very easy to siege out forts in this. I'm going to be honest. Especially if you have a much higher tech level. Paraguay is dead. There we go. Argentina growing ever stronger. So Bolivia is kind of... It's going to be a race to see who takes out Bolivia, really. And the same goes for Colombia and Venezuela. Probably. Although Venezuela will be... I don't think you could probably couldn't take Venezuela out in one war. Just thinking about it. What percent? It would take 200. Yeah, it would take 3 wars to actually take Venezuela. Colombia, it would take 1. Peru would probably take quite a few. Yep, 5 wars with 100%. Oh my goodness. Okay. What the heck is this war? China, Tibet, the US, and Marwar versus Portugal and its colonies, the Netherlands, and Spain. That is a bit of a weird war, but the new powers of the world, I guess, the China and the US, gonna fight these guys. I mean, the main place where the war's gonna be, of course, is going to be for this province. They've already taken it. China has already sieged out what they want. I mean, Portugal's not going to be able to do anything back, so we'll see how that goes. France v Germany, still on 0 war score, so nothing has changed so far. Germany, they're going after... I think the best thing to do... Oh, there's a big stack there. Okay, big battle. Let's watch this. Germany have 2 3-star generals and a 2-star. And there we go. They kill a lot of Austrians. If they can deal with Austria and Hungary and then go after France, that'd be helpful. The problem is France are going to be able to do... It's going to put France in a better position, not having to fight until then. Okay, China's already got 2 war score. That's just because they've got the war goal. 2 wars against Ethiopia and... Wow, Holland, are you not done yet? I feel like Australia's going to get given a lot of this stuff, or it's going to get released if not. I'm interested to see what happens, but yeah, we'll see. Surprised to see China and America working so closely. There is, if I was good at editing videos, there would be definitely a spot to have some Donald Trump memes, some China memes in there. No, the Soviet Union killed all their rebels. How did you manage that? Where's your armies nowadays, anyway? They're all... Are you about to invade Afghanistan? Or China? Oh, okay. Ethiopia must be dead. That's what I'm going to take from that, as those 2 wars have ended. Yep, Ethiopia all went to Britain. So France's war ended anyway. I think the Soviet Union must be up to something, because there's no way they could have that many troops just wandering around over that random region of the world for nothing. I could see them invading maybe Afghanistan. I don't see them invading China. That's suicide. Especially when China would have France in particular. They've got some others, but France would be the bit. Marwar. I know you're on China's side, which confused me a bit, but I take it you are eating up some of these other Indian nations around you very quickly, because you seem to be a bit bigger than you were before, or maybe I'm just being an idiot, but either way, let's see what you're up to. Oh, there is a huge battle, and Germany is losing, although they could have sent a 75 stack in and chose not to. Do have a 100 stack in a 100 stack in Hungary. See how that goes for them. But they're on their own, Germany. They don't have any friends, or none that wanted to join. Poland didn't join. I mean, they wouldn't have declared the war, surely, if they didn't think they was going to win. So we'll see how it pans out. They must have assumed all the allies would join. They do know that. So I'm sure they did the maths. I'm sure they thought they had a good chance. But obviously, if It all depends on strategy. Italy's letting French troops through. That's not going to help the Germans. We'll see how this all goes. 1955. Interesting times. China has got 6 war score. Czechoslovakia has just killed some Slovakian rebels. So they'll still be around for a bit longer. You're not doing anything? New chairman Kirill Totman? Stalin's great replacement? You have warned everybody around you. Jeez. Italy, France, China. That's pretty good. They're pretty safe in Europe if they need to be the Soviets. They've got Italy and France. It's a pretty strong team if anyone did try it. It would be Germany if anyone, but they seem to be struggling at the moment. They don't have anything in Hungary anymore. Nor they do have more stuff than France though, by the look of it. Interesting times over there. China now 9. I say I don't think there'll be much going on with that war. Spain's still relatively empty. Who's this? Austria is occupying Morocco. Why? What war is this? Oh, right, okay. British East Africa has declared a war on Belgian Congo by themselves. And also, that war with Morocco. Oh, Morocco finally joined the Germans, so there's now a war in Africa as well. And Peru v Venezuela. Oh yeah, they do have a border. Good move, Peru. If you can take a lot here, this could be good, because obviously you can help Mexico for a little bit. Oh, wait, never mind. Mexico is also at war with Venezuela. Never mind. Wait, what? No, you're not. No, they're not. Oh, no, I clicked on Venezuela, that's why. I was like, what? They're at a war? But no, I was just still on Peru. Okay, so you called in Morocco, Germany. That's not ideal. I mean, they will fight all the French territories, but that's not going to make a huge difference. You could do with getting in Poland and maybe Spain. In Belgium, Congo, who are you fighting? British East... Oh, this nation. Okay, well, if Britain helps, that would be bad, but I think Belgian Congo is pretty big. Oh, no, actually, you've got more troops. Okay, never mind. The USA is actually taking over Portuguese land in Spain. Portuguese land in South Africa. Where did I get Spain from? Britain. Oh, no, everyone from Britain has joined this war. Okay, never mind. Belgian Congo, but Belgium is now involved. Ooh. In Europe, that could be interesting. Will Britain make a landing? We'll see. Belgium got 20 stack. Britain have probably got a much superior navy, so Britain could go after real Belgium if they wanted to. We'll see how this all pans out. China. Okay, so yeah, 5 wars. Got it. I know what's going on. It's all good. All good. Hungary is pretty... Yeah, like I said, if they can separate people, maybe get rid of Hungary nice and quickly, that will make things a little bit easy, even if it's just a white piece, just to get rid of them. And then get rid of Austria too, and then just be a 1v1 practically with France, and they should be able to win that. Oh, this is a big battle. Okay, and France is screwed. This could be bad for France. Wait, oh, but Luxembourg's coming in with a 3 stack, but it didn't work. There's still 115,000 men retreating, but either way, not good. Peru's already got 20 war score. And that's because they got a 36 stack. Now Mexico has got a much bigger army. Mexico got 100,000 men, so Mexico is still much stronger than Peru. But we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, and there's been a peace deal. Oh, finally. Nothing happened. Although Dutch Malaya is being occupied by China in that war. It's a bit of a global war. Australia, I'm pretty sure, did have this before. So I can't really tell. Maybe some small islands got transferred, but I can't really tell. Germany hasn't called anybody else in to help them yet. And the Soviet Union is staying quiet. They're guaranteeing the independence of Iraq, Afghanistan, and Iran. So they invaded Iran, but now they're guaranteeing the independence of these 3. They're a very interesting country. Figured out why it's broken. We need to go away from that. There we go. Very interesting. They're warning all of their European neighbours, though. That's interesting. Oh, and Brazil. Yep, Brazil v Venezuela. Okay, so Venezuela's dead. Like I said, there'll be a race to eat up the weaker nations. Brazil are getting in on it, although they don't actually have any troops up here. Their army's all down south. You may lose out this time, Brazil. Might see you lose. Peru might beat you to it this time round. Was there another war? No, I don't think so. I think that is all 4 of them. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.